I bought a box of minis from Amazon, just thinking, oh, that looks like a job lot. That'll serve the purpose it needs. A nice, hefty variety of different sized models. 68 fantasy miniatures, including one huge 6-inch dragon. Realistically, I was just looking for a dragon mini. It came with a little monsters book in it, with a world setting, with stats, and then a QR code to download the printable version of those stats, which led me to wild-spire's website. So once here, yeah, I was expecting just a shop basically. So this on the left is what I bought from Amazon, and as you can see, they basically sell lots of unpainted minis. This is actually the dragon I got in that box set, so that makes that value very good. And I made a little show about what's in this box set. So I'm travelling to get the downloads of this Monsters of Solan book, and I discover just the world setting at the beginning. The world of Solan, if that's how you pronounce it, mentions the sun god Pelor. It says the continent Solrimon means sun-kissed, that kind of thing. But look at the map. We have a lovely sunny northern setting. The Mistglade here, for example. And then Gorespire Peak is the top of the southern section. Gorespire Peak up there. And we get a more moonlit nighttime kind of southern section. You know, the lid is off then. I just find, oh, there's all sorts. Heroes of Solan adventures. And yeah, just giving me these stats for each mini that I've just bought shows me that somebody is very invested in this, much more than I had expected. I discover we've got Ryan, who works at wild-spire, talking about producing miniatures. And then using their Discord, I end up in contact with Colin, who is the person responsible for writing all the written work I just showed you. So after the book I've got now, I look at Spellblade's enchanted objects, game ready stat blocks, character background ideas, and even maps, all to go with these minis that they produce. So Colin Anderson is the guy I get in touch with, and we couldn't arrange an interview, but he sent me a load more free stuff to look through, which very much appreciate. So yeah, I just then discover he's done all sorts. So many downloads. Then I discover they also do Fairies of the Mistglade, which is for ages 3 and up. Very good way to get your children playing RPGs. And what's wonderful is it kind of introduces a new class in these different modules. And there's tiers levels, so if you're between 3 and 5, you use a certain set of rules, 5 to 8, and then 8 up. For example, your ranger here, if you are a 3-year-old, 4-year-old or 5-year-old, you can scan the area for tracks, you're able to follow any that you may find, you can see invisible creatures, traps and objects up to 30 feet away, and you just create stories with your kids. But then by the time they are 8, as an action, you can reveal all tracks and signs of activity in nature. You can use this ability as a bonus action. You know, things become more involved. Barkskin, Hunter's Mark. And then we have the adventure itself, wonderfully formatted, both like D&D, but also a very youthful one. With these boxes with outcomes in for whatever's rolled, or you can just present these to your children without the dice rolls. But the higher the skill check rolls, the more of this information list you give out. Proper maps, breaking down the tiers of what you say, just absolutely genius for young kids. And it, helps out people's mental health just playing D&D anyway, doesn't it? So starting them young has got to be a good, positive thing. I really, really like this. It's got colouring in for your characters. It's got the tiers of what, special puzzle they get at the end. Just incredible. So I'll be dotting in some of the more general player stuff that I find on here. And please get over to Drive-Thru RPG or buy some of the wild-spire minis off Amazon or from them themselves. And let's help them grow.